In this tutorial, we'll use temporal data to visualize an important trend in New Zealand's tourism industry, the recent increase in visitors from China. We begin with spatial data as a feature layer on the map and temporal data in a separate table. This table contains the percentages of visitors from China to each of New Zealand's territorial authorities, or districts, over a 21-year period. Years are in rows, and districts in columns. So each row contains many different percentages. For the visualization we're planning, we need a different format. We want the years to stay in rows, but to appear multiple times, once for each district. That way, each row will only have one percentage. This will allow us to join the temporal data to the spatial data later on. We can use the transpose fields tool to rearrange our table as I just described. We'll transpose all the district fields into one new transposed field, and we'll set the value field to the percentage. The table is transposed, with each unique combination of year, district, and percentage represented in its own row. This arrangement is correct, but the percentage is in a text field. To convert the numeric data to the appropriate format, we'll first add a numeric field. Then, we can use the Calculate Field tool to populate it with values from the text field. It's also a good idea to convert the year field from numeric to date format. There's a special tool for that, the Convert Time Field tool. To visualize the temporal data on the map, we need to connect it to the spatial data. Let's join the table we just formatted to the feature layer on the map. We'll base the join on district names, which appear in both tables. We're almost ready to enable time on the feature layer, but first, let's change the symbology. The map now shows the percentage of tourists from China in each district, but all the years display at once. In the layer properties, we'll turn on time based on the join date field. Then we can enable time on the time slider. We'll change a few settings to configure time slider playback for the data, and watch it play back year by year. Toward the end of the animation, we can see the percentage of Chinese tourists increase. Viewing tourism trends on a map is helpful for stakeholders in this key industry. Optionally, we can export the visualization as an animated video to share with others. For detailed instructions, follow the written tutorial in the ArcGIS Pro help.